Better start running with that dude. Bro, it's like nobody getting injured in my league. Nah, I'm picking the injuries up. Bama. I would get the Alabama cornerback. He played tougher competition. Nick Saban don't play that. About to play the Eagles this week.
It's 24 on EA Sports, and we get to watch Brian Robinson Jr. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Commanders and the Eagles, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today.
And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here come the Eagles.
Philadelphia about to beat the shit out of us.
Man who was the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won. And one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game. Surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here. And I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one, too.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time.
But it's going to be second down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this. I can guarantee you there's just so much to come back. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their number 1 guy.
And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. Bringing them out, the former Tar Heel, second-year pro, Sam Howell.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 14 carries, 123 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there, and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Howell from the gun. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. 2nd and 10, Howell. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Robinson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly. Gain, 2nd down.
Huh?
So this defense for the Eagles, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy, he's not lapping it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I just seen it. I seen it.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they move this all the way.
Oh, yeah. I just injured Jalen Hurts. Let's go.
Everything here, because this is about the last guy that they would want to see shaken up. Quarterback Jalen Hurts in some discomfort. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Here's Swift. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Mariota now on 2nd down. He'll get this off to Swift. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Mariota he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Taken at the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's out of bounds on the return on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trailed 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Hand off now to Robinson. Gets through, and now an opening. Touchdown, Washington. His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 7 overall. And Washington has taken the lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner DeVonta Smith. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing a 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, the good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. Now a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. It's complete to Bryant, right side. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Holding offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Mariota now. And he's got this down to the 35. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
On 3rd down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And nowadays, to get to the first down marker, he blows right past it and picks up big yardage. Partner, that's a great bit of improvisation.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Hurts' throw brought in by Brown. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. There's the stiff arm. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards.
Yeah, you got to go to your best players when it's in those moments.
Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Washington ready to try again on offense. So this drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. And he's had his chances in this game. He just hasn't been able to find any daylight so far.
Patience, patience, patience. And that's the hard part for a runner because they expect every run to be a big one for something to pop. So they have to sometimes go through the struggles before it happens for them later in the game. But you got to give credit to the rest of the team. They've worked around the fact that he hasn't had his normal big game.
Yeah, despite his struggles, still winning here in the 2nd quarter. Here we go. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 17. To throw, Mariota. This short throw caught by Goddard. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd down and 6 now. To throw is Mariota. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles 1st down as he's up past the 45-yard line. Let's go. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. To the air again, Mariota. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that hasn't been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. Tank Dell, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Sterling Shepard, a touchdown reception. We watched a solid performance out of running back DeAndre Swift. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Eluding the pressure right. They shakes him off. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. They run. Robinson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Who got injured?
Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning, it's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and that's good for a gain of 6. Down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. And now a run with Rodriguez. Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 yards the pickup, first down Washington. Now a handoff up the middle. Rodriguez credited with a 1-yard
3-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Play action. Now Thompson Robinson. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Turner. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Thompson Robinson now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now at FedEx Field. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mariota. This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Throw it, Mariota. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Through the middle of the field. And down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's Mariota, option left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marcus Mariota, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles will add to their 4th quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out wide here for Robinson. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, Hal now. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hal throwing on 3rd down here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 14, first down Commanders. Howell from the gun. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So here are the Eagles to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Let's go.
Mariota on first down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Set, ready. Black block.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. They'll try and run here with Swift. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. So here we go now with Howell and the Commanders. Down 17-14, 1:44 to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Come on, set.
Mariota with a knee to the ground, and that should be in. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game. That means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0.
Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They play turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through.